Hey YouTube, it's Nicole, or Nicole's New Beginning. Just wanted to come today with my 2-week post-op vertical sleeve gastrectomy, or VSG surgery. I had my surgery on Monday, June the 16th, so it's actually been a couple days over 2 weeks. But I just had my 2-week post-op appointment yesterday, so I kind of wanted to wait for that to give you guys an update on my progress and my new weights. So the post-op appointment went well yesterday. Sorry if you see me moving around a lot. It's because I still am a little uncomfortable. So anyways, sitting up and everything like that. So, okay, let's get back to the update. I was pretty pleased with my progress so far as how I've been feeling. As I said in my last video, I haven't had any episodes of nausea or vomiting, anything like that. I've actually been really lucky. I know I've been seeing a lot of YouTube videos where people, even after a week or two or so, they still kind of feel a little nauseated. So I'm really happy that I haven't felt any nausea at all. Up until yesterday, I was still on the liquid diet, which I'm interested. It's interesting to see because I hope you don't mind the name drop here, Shayna. I was watching her video earlier today that she just posted, and she's at her 6-week post-op, and she, I think, is still on or was on a liquid or more like soft food diet. Even after the 6 weeks, I think she said tomorrow she starts her regular food. Hopefully. So that's awesome. I'm super happy for her. But my doctor actually cleared me for regular foods as of yesterday. So last night I actually had about 3 ounces of chicken. And then we also had some green beans, and my husband made some mashed potatoes as well. So I was able to eat. I just cut the chicken up in really small pieces. And I was able to eat that no problem. I just chewed it really well. And then, of course, the green beans are soft, vegetable. So I was able to eat those with no problem. And obviously, mashed potatoes are, pretty much soft anyways. But it was really nice to have some substance in my diet. I really enjoyed it. So like I said, I had 3 ounces of chicken. I mean, it probably wasn't quite 3 ounces because I kind of measured it with my palm, and it was like my husband and I split a half of split a chicken breast, boneless, skinless chicken breast. And so he had the thicker half, and I had the thinner, more pointy half. So it kind of went more like, I don't know, maybe like this. But I mean, it pretty much would have covered my hand, I think. Maybe not like that much of it. So I think that's close enough to 3 ounces. But I was able to eat that. I was able to eat my green beans, and then as directed by the dietitian and everybody at the Oregon Bariatric Center, I saved my starch for last, and I was actually only able to eat a couple bites, like really small bites of that. So, which was awesome because obviously I love those types of foods, otherwise I wouldn't be in this situation, but it is nice to get full on the protein first. And then have a vegetable, and then just get a little bit of the starchy food. So I did the 3 ounces of the chicken. I did a 1/4 cup of the green beans and a 1/4 cup of the mashed potatoes. And as I said, I didn't even come close to finishing the mashed potatoes. So so I ate a little bit more than what I was expecting to. I definitely got close to being too full. I kind of wanted to, I know, kind of bad, but I kind of wanted to test it out to see what it was going to feel like when I was full. And I definitely could tell that if I took, another bite or two, it was definitely going to be too much. Like that would have put me over the edge. So I didn't overfill my pouch for the first time I ate, but it was pretty close. So I'm going to definitely have to keep an eye on that. And kind of track my eating that way. But it was nice to get some other food in. So the doctor said that my incisions are healing well, and there's no concerns on those. I do still have some discomfort in my abdomen with sitting up. I can sit up if I sit up straight, it's okay for a while. If I slouch at all, it's, okay for a few minutes, but I need to readjust. Definitely laying, reclined back a little ways is more comfortable for me, which is good. I just hope that it starts to feel a little bit better, because I do have to go back to work in a couple weeks. I know that's a lot of time in between now and the time I have to go back to work, but I have to go back to work on July the 14th. And I am a receptionist, so I do a lot of sitting. And so hopefully I'm able to kind of get my body used to being in an upright position pretty soon, so I can go back to work. Not exactly sure what my schedule is going to be like when I go back to work, but I, I'm optimistic that I'll do okay. So I guess I'll go ahead and give you my numbers now. There's not a lot to report as far as an update other than my post-op appointment yesterday. I'm still taking my vitamins. I have been able to get in my 64 ounces of water pretty much daily, but it does depend on what time I get up. A few days ago, I decided I was going to, or early, I guess it was probably late last week, maybe over the weekend, I decided I was going to try to sleep in my own bed because I'm getting really tired of my recliner. Let me see if I can show you the recliner real quick. I was in it my last video. But, it's a comfortable enough chair. It's just, it gets tiresome sleeping out here, especially with my husband. I like to be next to him, but so I thought I would try to sleep in my own bed, and I did it for one night. It was okay. I just had to alternate positions from my back to my side where I don't have any incisions, which is actually on my right side. And it was okay. But then the next night I tried, and I woke up at about 4 o'clock in the morning. And I just was really, really uncomfortable, really sore. It was difficult for me to get up out of bed because my stomach hurt so bad. So I actually had to take some pain medication, which I haven't had to do for quite a while, since about 5 days post-op was when I last took it. So that was kind of discouraging, but, it was at 4 o'clock in the morning. It took me a while for the medication to work and for me to get back to sleep out here in the recliner. And then I didn't get up till like 11:15 or something. That was actually Sunday night because it was Monday that I didn't get up till like almost 11:30, 11:15. And I was just like, oh my gosh, I hadn't even eaten or, gotten my protein shake yet. I hadn't drinking any water. And so I was just like, oh, that's like half the days, already because I, go to bed at a fairly decent time. Obviously, I stayed up a little bit later, but I think I actually slept too much because I was actually kind of tired the whole day and just not really feeling that great. So I'm happy that I got an okay from the doctor to go ahead and just take Tylenol if I get uncomfortable, which I have been for the last couple days. I've been taking usually one a day of Tylenol, and that seems to be okay. It doesn't obviously completely get rid of the pain, but it's more tolerable, and I can at least be a little bit more active than I have been recently. So anyways, okay, so this video is getting a little bit long, so I apologize about that. But if you guys have any questions or anything, I know there was a question about how I got the gas to go away on my last video he posted, and I apologize, Joe, that I wasn't able to get back to you on that. I guess I didn't really do anything specific to get rid of that discomfort, the uncomfortable gas pain in my shoulder, other than what the nurses told me, which was to keep moving, to get up. The more you exercise, the more you move, the more it kind of dissipates and starts feeling better. So as I said, I was in the hospital for the 2 days that they thought I was going to be, and by the time I got home from the hospital, it was pretty much gone. altogether. But yeah, it is a little uncomfortable, for sure, the first few days. But I just kind of worked it out. And also, one of the nurses said that if I was laying in bed, not really doing anything, if I was to kind of like shrug my shoulders and do kind of like circular motions with them, that would also help the blood flow get up there and take care of that. So those are the things that I did in order to get rid of that. But so I guess I'll do my numbers. Before I even started this journey, my highest weight was 308 pounds. My surgery, the day of surgery, my weight was 263 pounds. Last week I weighed myself and I was, let me think here. I was I went from like 258 to 257-ish. And then yesterday at my post-op appointment, my 2-week post-op appointment, I weighed 249.9. So that is an 18.4 pound weight loss since surgery. So I'm really happy about that. Really excited. They were really happy that I made that, that I broke the 250-pound threshold, which I haven't been under 250 pounds in like 7 years, so I'm really, really happy about that. But that means it's been about 59 pounds total since starting this journey back in November of last year. So I'm very excited, very happy. I hope that I'm able to continue to lose and continue to exercise. I still go on my walks daily, just to kind of get my blood moving and my heart rate up a little bit. They did say that I could do, continue those walks until about my 6th week. I have another 6-week post-op appointment, and then I can start lifting like weights and doing that kind of exercise. So I'm hoping that I'll be able to join a gym or personal trainer or something like that to help me get some, replace some of this fat with muscle. So anyways, as I said, if you guys have any questions, please feel free to comment below, or any suggestions or advice. I would greatly appreciate it. All right, everyone, thank you very much. Have a great week, and I will try to come in next week with another update. All right, take care. Bye-bye.